My name is Isaac Parrish, and I am going to talk to you about the cruelty of zoos. This affects all of us because we all have a decision whether or not to go to a zoo. I am going to tell you why you shouldn't go to a zoo. Going to the zoo supports keeping wild animals encaged and imprisoned. Being imprisoned is detrimental to any life. According to PETA.org, some animals even suffer from a condition called zoochosis, where they sway back and forth because of stress. They become lonely and bored inside zoos, and they are deprived of a natural lifestyle. According to ALV.org, enclosures for an animal in a zoo is 100 times smaller than their natural habitat. These animals in zoos are kept in horrible conditions just for our viewing pleasure. According to CaptiveAnimals.org, polar bears have 1 million times less space in a zoo than they would in the wild. Also, research has shown that animals die prematurely in zoos as opposed to animals living in the wild. This website also has numerous claims of surplus animals being killed because they were not needed anymore in that zoo. According to globalanimal.org, elephants travel an average of 30 miles per day in the wild, which would not be possible if that elephant was living in a zoo. According to veganpeace.com, animals in zoos show many signs of stress that are not seen in the wild. Animals in zoos sometimes are deprived of learning many instincts that they would know if they lived in the wild. Horrible acts of animal cruelty happen all the time in zoos. It isn't right that animals are kept to feel like prisoners when they haven't done anything wrong. It is like putting a person in prison without a conviction. Animals deserve the same treatment that any human would get, and they should not be forced to live in a zoo. If everyone was to start boycotting zoos, there would be no reason for there to be zoos, and animals could be in their natural habitat where they belong. People are fascinated by wild animals and want to know more about them, but there is other ways to do this instead of going to a zoo. One could watch nature channels such as National Geographic or Discovery, or they could go to the animal's natural habitat and view the wild animals from a safe distance. Going to the zoo is not the only way to learn more about animals. We must all work together on boycotting zoos. I hope that I have persuaded you with my speech to stop going to the zoos if you are a zoo goer. Thank you.